My mother would share with me stories of her life as a young girl when she visited Kerala, her native place, for the summer breaks. She would spend warm afternoons under the coconut trees or spend time talking to Amachi, while Amachi would put away jars of pickle. My mother would also tell me with a wistful look in her eyes how pure the well water was, how crystal clear and almost sweet.
And so true indeed. Mom's descriptions would be so vivid that I would actually be able to feel the breeze from the coconut groves and even taste the flavors of the meen curry made from the chutney. All that with just a description. But today I'm going to be living out those dreamy days because I've come to Kerala and it's right here in Chennai, and in Malayalam it's called Kudambam.
Almost immediately after the doors close behind you, the melodic notes of the flautist sets you afloat on a journey across to the coastal state of Kerala. The beaming smiles of the host and the waiters make you feel right at home. Just 2 weeks old, Kudambam is the second-generation restaurant after Kumarakom, which is only a few blocks away. The restaurant recreates a traditional era when kodavai jars were used instead of water drums and clay chattis were the only cooking vessels. This restaurant is a trip through the rustic parts of a Malayali heritage, and not to mention cooking too.
This is the first of its kind boutique restaurant in the city. So, if you like the pot that you're looking at, then don't feel bad that you can't have it, because you can. Now almost everything in this restaurant is on sale, and since everything is almost antique, there is a story behind it.
The concept of the boutique restaurant actually came in mind. I just want to show the people over here, the culture of Kerala. So that's the main idea behind the boutique restaurant. If you have a look around in the restaurant, we have many artifacts, antiques pieces, and we do also have the Kavani saris and mundas, which is from Kerala, and we also make pickles which can be sold to the customers.
What's also on sale are the items on the menu, traditional and authentic. You can find everything Malayali here, and they are reasonably priced too.
So how Malayali is Malayali, you ask? Well, I'm going to be having a curry meen polichattu with puttu, and the curry meen is not from Tamil Nadu, my dear friend. It is transported by road fresh from the banks of Kerala. Now that is evidence that you're at the right place for some good mull food.
Along with my order, I was having 2 starters. The aromatic kariveppile grilled sear fish, which looked enticing with remnants of the charcoal on its chilly red body, and the tawa grilled beef, gleaming with the most succulent pieces of beef marinated in a mixture of chili and yogurt.
Now the taste and the presentation, full score. I really like the starters. It is so delicious to say the least. Now every mouth is better than the previous one. Now starters over here are a great way to prep your palate for the wholesome and flavorful main course ahead.
The curry meen polichattu, not to blow steam, is a family-held traditional recipe that Kudambam prides itself on. This involves patience and steaming. The fresh catch is marinated with the most aromatic flavors of onions, chili, ginger, garlic and yogurt, and this mixture is placed between 2 paper-thin sheets of banana leaves and allowed to steam in a clay pot. And like an open seashell, the finished product is truly a jewel from the sea.
Now, like the magical notes of the flute is this magical combination of the puttu and the curry meat. Now, since both of them are steamed, for me it's a little dry. I would have really liked to have a little bit more gravy, but given the way the curry meat is prepared, I am not going to fuss. Now, I'm also going to try out the mutton biryani, and I know that seems like a lot of food, but magically enough, all the food that I've tried here does not leave you feeling stuffed. And I guess it's also the magic of the flute.
I'm serious. The food here is really light on the tummy. The mutton biryani is prepared in the Kerala style, where the masala and rice are prepared separately. No basmati rice in this version. The mutton is cooked in a manner unlike how I'm used to having it done. So it does take a few mouthfuls before you actually start to relish the taste of the meal.
Now with my big mouthfuls, I've been trying to find a similar taste over here that I can say it tastes like that or it tastes like this, but honestly it doesn't taste like anything I've had before. That's probably because the biryani itself is prepared in a very different way from our normal style of preparation. It's a great grandmother's recipe from Kerala, and I think it is perfectly executed here, and it is really well worth the money you're paying for it.
With the company of the flutist and the warm environment of the place, my meal was drawing to a close. But to wind up, I had to have the one thing that makes a Malayali, the jackfruit ice cream.
But for a minute there, you thought I was going to say banana chips, right? Well, I know it's not yet jackfruit season, but the flavor of the jackfruit is definitely there in this cold, creamy cream. Now, how can I really forget to tell you about my mother's jackfruit day stories, when she would eat those juicy, tender fruits. But well, that is a complete other story, and if you want to know that story, then you can answer this week's competition question and come out to the show. And that is just coming up right now. But before I leave you, of course, I am going to leave you with a few more Kerala pearls from this beautiful place called Kudambam.
Also offers you varieties from the Kodamangalam Central Kerala district like the dry beef Chadar Chedde Ularti Adde. And if you like something light, then don't miss the appams and stews. It is personal pick from the menu.
What type of flour can be found in peanut butter, margarine, chocolate and ice cream? A. Besan flour, B. Rice flour, or C. Oat flour? Send in your answers to feedback@ndtv-hindu.com.